This video is going to show you how to change a PowerSchool course name into a teacher's name within our K-2 reading assessment that is given district-wide. So the first thing I'll do is I'll show you what the problem is so that you can see why we need this fix. Also, if you are an ESA viewing this, as the office manager, it is at your discretion to decide who will be completing this task, which will take upwards of maybe 10 minutes. All right, so what you're looking at right now is we are inside the MClass assessment platform. Now imagine that I am the principal of Fay Elementary, and I want to come in here and look at the data, the reading data for one of the teachers. As you see up here on the right-hand corner, it says class or group. And the drop-down menu does show me the classes. Unfortunately, the way Amplify brings them in is from PowerSchool. And so they come in as the course number. Well, obviously, as a principal, I don't have memorized which teacher is teaching DL-46 first grade. So we're going to help the principal to be able to manage this a lot faster by changing the name to the actual teacher's name. The way you'll do that is that first you'll need to log in to Clever. So one thing I'd like to mention is that if you try to log into Clever and you get an error message, and it usually has a little dog on it, what that tells me is that you don't yet have access to Clever, but that's an easy fix. You put in a help desk ticket with IT, and they will get you Clever access. Once you have it, you're going to log in with Active Directory. And it'll take you to the Clever dashboard where you're going to see lots of icons. And the icon that you're looking for is called Amplify. These icons or tiles are in alphabetical order, so you should find Amplify towards the top. I have it right here on the second row. It's the orange tile called Amplify. When you click in there, it's going to be taking you into the Amplify homepage, the educator homepage. Once you're here, you want to come over to the left side, the navigation pane. And as you go down each of these little icons, what you're going to look for is this one down here, where it's a little person with a gear. And when you hover over it, it says Admin Portal. So you'll click there. And unfortunately, the only way to make these kinds of changes requires system level permission sets. We cannot give 1,000 teachers, kindergarten through second grade teachers, system level permissions to make changes. And so this is why we need one person at the school site to do this task. Once you're in the admin portal, over to the left, you're going to come over and click on classes. Okay. Now you'll probably see your own school. I see all schools because I have district-wide access. So I'm going to go ahead and, again, pretending that I'm the principal of Fay Elementary. Now I can see all of the classes at Fay Elementary, but again, all I see is the course number. I don't see a teacher's name, and that's what we're going to change. So I'm going to start off by clicking on the very first one. And what we're going to do is enter a very specific display name into this section right here. So if you're thinking, well, I don't know who the teacher is for this class, that's okay. If you scroll down here, you're going to notice that the staff section contains the primary teacher's first and last name. At some of your schools, you make co-teachers in PowerSchool. for example, education specialists. And so some of you may see two people listed here. You'll see the primary teacher and the co-teacher. We're only interested in the primary teacher. So here I can see that the teacher is Catherine Escalante. So the way we'd like you to enter it is last name underscore first name underscore grade. And in this case, I can see right here that she teaches second grade. Now, I know that Fay Elementary is a dual language school. So some of these courses are dual language and some are not. So when I hover on the class name, you can see that this is not a dual language classroom because I don't see DL and I don't see biliteracy. So I'm going to leave it alone. This is fine. Then up here on the right-hand corner, I'm going to click on Save Updates. And that's it. Then you're going to come back to the classes list up here at the top. And now I'm going to go on to the second one. Now this one, when I hover over it, you notice that it does say dual language. So there's going to be one slight difference here if you are at a dual language school. So first of all, I don't know who the teacher is, but when I come right down here, I see that it is Rosaline Gonzalez. So again, last name underscore first name underscore grade K. I can see it's a kindergarten classroom underscore. And then because this is a dual language classroom, you're going to put DL. If it says biliteracy, you should put DL on that because biliteracy lives under the dual language umbrella. I'm going to click Save Updates. Now it's saved. Come back to the classes list, and I'm going to do just one more. I'm going to come down here to this first grade classroom. I can already see this is not a dual language or biliteracy classroom, and the teacher's name is Samantha Chan. So last name underscore Samantha underscore. She teaches grade 1, and that's it. This is an English only classroom. Save Updates. And so I would continue to do that for the rest of the classes. Now let me show you what changed for the principal. So I'm back here. I'm going to refresh. And again, let's pretend I'm the principal of Fay, and I'm going to be visiting Kathy Escalante's classroom. I'm going to come up here. And when I scroll down, now I can actually see which one is Kathy's classroom. So I'm going to click on that. And once Kathy starts giving the assessment, I will start seeing numbers in here. And then I'm not going to scroll down because I don't want to show student names. But when the principal does start scrolling down, there's a chart and the principal will be able to see all of the children's individual scores. So hopefully you can see how this is a very helpful task to help your principal with. If you have any questions or you're having any issues with Amplify, what you can do is go to the Assessment Services website. And the good news is you don't have to search for us on the sandy.net because we are a tile on Clever. Now we are towards the bottom, so I scrolled down a lot, and we are this triangle that says SDUSD Assessment Services. When I click on this tile, it takes me straight to the Assessment Services website. And right here, you see that there is an assessment support request form. That'll take you to this Google form that you fill out, and someone will get back to you very, very quickly. Now, when you're on Clever, I don't have the ability to do this because of my district level access, but you might be able to see that there's a little heart in the upper right corner of the tiles. If you click on that heart, what'll happen is the tile will move all the way to the top so that you don't have to scroll down looking for us. Thank you very much.